Hello there, Pisces. Welcome to your monthly forecast. Great to see you, and we're going to change things up a little bit format-wise this month. I really want to start focusing more on using mediumship and intuitive skills. I have a spread of cards here that I've already pulled out, but I want to focus, instead of pulling each card up, talking about the cards, really focusing on the message and the delivery of the message for you. The first and most obvious benefit is that I'm going to be able to give you a much more concise message. And the second is that I'm going to be able to share this with a bigger audience. Beginning this month, all of the videos will be both on YouTube and IGTV on Instagram. So I hope you enjoy. And for those of you that watch from month to month, you know that that's really my purpose. I want to reach out to as many people as possible and help create that sense of awakening, enlightenment, and bring a higher frequency to the planet. So without any further delay, let's get straight into your forecast for this month. Your channeled information this month is to release the ties that you have to old family karma and also ancestral energy. Now, ancestors can be great. They can be there to help us and protect us, but sometimes we can carry on sort of karmic baggage from the ancestral line. So what I really want you to do is to feel a sense of freedom and liberation. I mention this a lot. You can look at my contract release if you want to release old contracts with your ancestors and even with your present day family, so that you can basically create a new experience for yourself. It's like taking a garden after a long winter and tilling it, putting new fertilizer in, and planting new things. This life is about new experiences. Yes, it's good to know about the context and what happened in the past, but we live right here, right now. So this month is about honoring, but also releasing all of these old karmic ties so that you can create something newer, better, brighter, lighter. Your catalyst message this month is to step into the spotlight and shine, just like the star. This is your chance to inspire others, to be the best version of yourself possible, and to no longer hold back because of fear, uncertainty, or because other people don't understand what you're trying to do. So whatever that means in your life, whether that's standing strong and shining in a relationship, or shining at work, or wherever it is that you need to sort of integrate, this is the month for integration and for stepping forward. As I'm tuning into your energy this month, I do get a sense of vitality that's a little bit lower. One way that you can increase this, bring your frequency up, is to get outside, especially if you go into a forest or some sort of natural garden outside where there's flowers, where there's water, where there's wildlife. This is going to raise your frequency, raise your spirits, bring you to a higher space. If your weather is nice right now and you live near a pool or the beach or some sort of body of water, just getting out and being close to that, or even if you can swim in it, that's going to also remove some of this baggage, this energetic baggage that you might be holding on to. This is also a perfect time for you to amp up your exercise routine. So even something as low impact as walking or working on an elliptical machine can really create a positive change in your energy and your endorphins and all of that. So I really encourage you to do that if you haven't already. The other thing that I'm seeing is that if you aren't really eating a balanced meal, the main thing is making sure that you're getting enough variation in your nutrients, because it feels like, particularly when it comes to the leafy green vegetables and fruits and vegetables overall, there might be some more opportunity there. When it comes to your ego this month, I see a lot of change, a lot of development that's been going on. You might have some issues with feeling grounded this month, so when you're meditating, I really want you to work with, let me see if I have a couple here. I do. I want you to work with darker colored stones for grounding. This is going to help you feel like you're okay, even when things are changing in your life. If you don't have crystals, go outside and pick your favorite rock. It's something from the earth and it works just as well. If you can find a darker one, that's all the better, because it helps absorb energy, and that's really what we're trying to do with a grounding stone. We're not trying to amplify when everything's kind of crazy. We want to pull everything down, ground it, and then you can focus on working with the other chakras. When you meditate, and I'll go into this when I do my crystal video, hopefully in the next couple of weeks, you can use both. You can use one to ground and then one to go to the higher planes. But you should always have a grounding stone, particularly if you're really trying something that you haven't done before, or you just want to feel safe. It's a good thing to do. And you can carry something like that in your pocket too, if you're feeling like there's too much going on in your life. One general note to be mindful of this month We'll get into the body in a second, but I am getting a sense that some of you may have some issues with your back, and it could be with either your posture or how you're carrying like a backpack or a knapsack or a purse. Something is off a little bit there, so I want you to be very careful to not throw out your back, or if you need to go for a chiropractic adjustment or some sort of acupuncture or acupressure, this would be a good time to do so, just to kind of reset the system a bit and get back to a baseline. One thing that I'm sensing is definitely a fear of the unknown or fear of ambiguity. There may be some lack of transparency in what's going on in your environment, whether that's home, work, or otherwise. There's something where you wish you had a little bit more insight, and what you need to know is that you have what it takes to survive. You have a really strong spirit. I believe that you can get through whatever challenges the month has, and I want you to try to think in a more positive light, that you're going to be okay, that the situation is for your best interest, that even if something comes and throws a curveball, that you're going to be able to navigate it because you're prepared, because you're meditating, because you've been listening to all of this and you know what to do. Let's go ahead and expand your forecast and look at health, wealth, love, and destiny. For health this month, it's really important that you can have frank and honest conversations with your healthcare professional. If for some reason they're either very conservative or they're not listening to what you have to say, this is a chance for you to get a second opinion or to challenge them on that and say, this is my health, this is my life, I need to voice these concerns and see what happens. But making sure that there's a flexibility there is important. The other thing for you is to be open-minded when looking at all alternatives. I really want you to do your research. If there's any sort of elective surgery or if there's something that's bothering you, kind of do your homework, listen to the doctor, and don't be afraid to get a second opinion. For wealth this month, I see an image of a book, and this is a chance for you to either take a look at your own bookkeeping or also to sort of read and find out new things about investment, about finances, about how to overcome debt or how to create more money in your, or more opportunities in your life. For some of you, this book could also indicate a chance for you to publish or to disseminate or to sell something. But overall, it's about details, and it's really about understanding and learning through either reading or writing. So don't be afraid to dig in deeper. Don't be afraid to share something if you've learned something about your wealth and you want to write a blog post or talk to someone or give them advice. So somehow working with reading and with writing this month. And then also, for those of you that doesn't apply to really look at your bookkeeping and make sure that it's solid and basically that there's nothing that you want to change. For love, it's all about adventure, whether that's taking a vacation or trying something that you've never done before and then possibly meeting someone because this activity is attracting like-minded individuals. You have to sort of step out of your comfort zone this month, take a risk, and I really do feel that travel is going to be pivotal to helping you, either helping you feel more joy in your life, which ultimately attracts people to you, or to spend time with someone new or old in your life that you want to get to know better. It's all about getting out, getting away from your normal routines. Your destiny message this month is to pick and choose your battles wisely. More importantly, there's a general message for you to walk away from unnecessary conflict this month because it's going to take you off course. What I really see this month being for you is a chance for you to reset what your purpose is, to shine a little bit more brightly, to overcome a fear of ambiguity, and to really go out and try something new. Even in the light of all of these changes, if you know who you are, that's going to be enough to really ground you and feel secure. And anything that comes along the way to distract you is just that, a distraction. So that brings your monthly reading to a close, but remember that you can follow me all month long on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, as well as my newsletter. There'll be a link below that will allow you to connect to all of those. You'll also see links that will allow you to book a session if you want to talk a little bit about something that's going on in your life or your own intuitive development. Finally, if this is a video that you like and you felt that it gave you some sort of insight for your life, or you like my developmental videos that I've been doing, and you just want to say thanks, there's a link below that allows you to give a donation of any amount, as little as $1. These resources are directly responsible for creating videos just like this, so please do give back if you can. Otherwise, just like and subscribe, especially if you're on Instagram, as I need to grow the audience in order to do longer videos, which I'd love to do in the long run. So At the end, I'd just like to extend a little bit of heartfelt gratitude. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your journey. More importantly, thank you for the work that you're doing on yourself. I want to continue to encourage everyone to raise their frequency, shine brightly, and make this a better planet. Much love and light now and always. Thank you.